Anytime you hear the African proverb, do not be so much in a hurry to decode it without inviting the spirit of our ancestors to the reasoning table. After all, they propounded and modeled all these wonderful proverbs. Our African proverb for the day says, and I quote, listen attentively. It says, and I quote, there is no beauty but the beauty of action. There is no beauty but the beauty of action. My brother, my sister, you could have all the beautiful ideas in your head. You could have all the wonderful ideas in the world. As long as they are not translated into reality and action, they remain only in your head. They remain only a figment of your imagination. A thing worth doing is worth doing well. There is no beauty but the beauty of action. How many people have always put it in their minds that, oh, they will help do something, or they will help bring about a certain kind of change? It only remains a figment of your imagination. You can talk as much as you want, but if you don't translate that into speed, if you don't put acceleration into it, which turns into momentum, it only remains a figment of your imagination. In fact, in science, we call that potential or positional energy. In fact, it only becomes materialistic, my brother, my sister, only when you put fluidity into it. My brother, my sister, this is the same thing people say in another way. If wishes were horses, beggars might ride. I wish I was the president, and all of a sudden you become president. No, sir. It doesn't work like that. What action are you putting into your thoughts so that you give that some momentum, some fluidity? My brother, my sister, think about it deeply. Our proverb for the day says, and I quote one more time, there is no beauty but the beauty of action. In other words, action speaks louder than words. How many times have you told your loved one, oh, I love you, yet it only remains words? But when you put action into what your thoughts are, they become more legit, more pronounced. How many of us today are ready to put some fluidity, some action, some momentum into our beautiful thoughts? Imagine an artist who is imagining a very beautiful picture. It only remains a figment of his imagination until he puts pen to paper. And when that action is materialized, then we can see the beauty of his thoughts. This is the proverb of the day. It says, and I quote, there is no beauty but the beauty of action.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is